Hello and welcome. Today's Daily Dharma is uploading now. I'm going to just do a couple more cards. It looks like right at the end we got this glow up energy, full circle, and then we were talking about shifting directions, and somebody may have a crush. You're catching people's eyes. And we also have this reveal the peacock beauty, and then sometimes the good is hidden. So there's something unexpected, something hidden, something coming to the forefront. And so we've got storm. We talked about the chaos that's going through. Manifest, assist, innocence, right order. So getting things back to basics. Let's see what else we have. Knowledge, violet flame, transmuting something, transmuting the storms of life through the ability to comprehend and understand. Especially we've got the soul time, divine masculine. It's like we may have these fears and wounded nature coming forward here that's been blocking us, and we're looking for insight or information, but there's a need to level up and to let things be upgraded without being overly anxious. So we also get the shifting card. Shifting the vibration by sometimes leaving it alone is sometimes the most effective way of getting something done, is to take a break. That kept coming through as well. Prayers. Yeah, it's like giving this, give it to God energy, God, goddess, give it to your higher self, whatever. Let the universe handle it while you keep your energy receptive to what you're trying to do. So using the law of attraction, instead of, it's not, good to sit there and stress and think, oh, well, maybe they think this, that, or the other thing about me from this fear place here, or from previous relationships that haven't gone right. It's like, utilize your knowledge that those didn't work out because they weren't for you. And so let yourself put all of your fears, any unhealthy anxiety or anything, through the violet flame, in your manifestation. Just kind of like give it to the universe and say, if this is for me, let me, do the right thing, follow the guidance in that respect. Oh, beautiful. We get frequency shift on top of shifting. So by shifting the way that you're utilizing your prayerful nature here, it's going to shift the actual frequency that you're embodying at the core level. So remembering what it is that you want to pray for, what you are trying to invoke in your life. So let's get some of these DIY cards. So we've got this crush energy. What can they tell us about that? Earth star chakra. We do have Earth and Gaia over here. Unity. This is talking about really being solid and working with the energy of the earth. And we were talking at the very beginning of the first reading about how birds know it's time to migrate. And so when we are deeply in tune, it's like, do we know whether or not we are ready for a relationship? Do we know the type of relationship that we're looking for? And sometimes if we are too much in the storm energy, the chaos energy, we might say, oh, well, I really want something really secure. I want somebody that just treasures me and all these things, because we might have this abandonment wound. So we're looking for somebody who's like super, super into us. But at the same time, if you're also somebody who is independent, then are you actually manifesting the correct thing, or are you misguided in that? Get out of hermitage for a change. This may help you to shift your connection to the issue. It might help if you get back on task with some of your chores, or your to-do list, or cleaning up, straightening up your house, using a little bit of feng shui or something to create space for what you're trying to call in, for instance, or getting out and taking up some new hobbies, something that brings you a lot of joy, that isn't with the idea that, oh, well, I've got to do this so that I can, I've got to exercise so that I can be deserving of a love. It's more like, I want to go and do this because I really want to explore this energy, and it feels good to me to take care of myself in that way. So doing it for the right reasons helps us to shift the energy, and then we embody the change. Heart chakra coming out next with mood swing and drama. Okay. So whenever there's something that pops up, it's always an invitation for us to jump on board with the drama, but it's also an invitation to choose, is that drama in alignment with us, and can we do anything about it, or is it just other people being people? So what about this crush? That's what I want to find out. We've got a shift, a change with Uranus here. Yeah, we've got shift, frequency shift. Now we've got Uranus on top of that. So something is shifting and changing. It could be something that it could relate to friends in this way too. Could also be an Aquarius. So we were getting now scared of commitment that comes over the storms here, the anxieties, regret, and I'm sorry. I feel like that is something to do with rejection, wanting to approach somebody, but not really sure how that's going to go. And maybe you regret other things that didn't work out in the past, or how you used your time and energy towards things that didn't pan out. Stealth tactics and games. Maybe that's what you regret, is staying too long in a situation that was just drama. And yeah, somebody still wants to play these games too. So be aware of the people around you and know what they're likely to bring to you. You inspire someone and their inner child. Yeah, I think that's talking about your ability to tune into this. It's a very innocent, pure energy when somebody is so in alignment with all that they are, when they're on that full activated spectrum. It's like you can utilize that energy of remembrance in that way. Like remembering the inner child helps us to act in a very direct manner instead of in a wounded manner. It's like understanding what we truly want from a situation, understanding what it is that we truly need and not just want, but what do we require. I wasn't at my best learning my lessons. So maybe there was some immaturity as well with the stealth and tactics. Maybe you stayed in a situation because of the wrong reasons here again. So I have mad respect for you coming out now, and how beautiful it is for you to remain silent when another anticipates your rage. Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to get to you in some type of a way. You're needing stability, somebody who's perhaps a best friend, a lover, and a partner, somebody very grounded and stable, earthly, connected to the earth. And that goes along with the earth and the Uranian aspect here. Another hit on the manifestation. I feel like you're really manifesting something that doesn't have to be reactive and stormy. Being with somebody who doesn't blow up or try to trigger you to blow up. It's like, I don't know why people get into those modes, but I think they get stuck in it and they don't understand. And this may be a toxic friend or family member or an ex. Take it as you need to. But here we have this whole shifting dynamic and this evolutionary change, or perhaps even glow up for you. And oh my gosh, both of them together, that's so great. So diamond code activation and golden light code activation come in together. So you may need to take some time out. Oh yes, we have alchemy here, elementals, Gaia. So diamond code activation is something that happens through stress or challenges. And this is transmutation. We also have that violet flame here at your disposal. Transformational stress, trauma, inner jewel shines through with that glow up energy. And the golden light code activation is more time in nature and being immersed and connected with that energy of Mother Gaia, which helps with feeling secure and stable and connected to ourself. Radiate and express. Breathe deeply, get some fresh air, some time in nature, ground yourself, hydrate, cleanse, and clear. Healing, absolutely. We have healing here a couple times. Live a life full of love and light, but still master the throat punch. It may be time to set somebody straight, to get something, someone out of your energy, or to just set that clear, very distinct boundary with something or someone that has gotten you all caught up in something that doesn't really feel good or doesn't serve you. Maybe a Libra, I, J, K, or L initials, true north. Somebody feels that this is a destined situation. Oh, we have another sacral chakra here, soulmate. So this is somebody that you can kind of instinctively really feel. Maybe there's this feeling of familiarity, but there's resistance and fear with that. Don't want to lose myself again. But get out of those fears, give them to God, Goddess. Enlighten your energy through play, joy, or maybe humor, music. It's time for a romantic adventure. There's tension, senses are peaked. You're feeling wound up. That's that storm energy. There we go. Music reminds me. Taurus, you may be dealing with a Taurus. And then we have I want to marry you. Somebody with dark hairs or feature. And then Saturn. Ooh, and I feel like somebody's interfering. It may be a Cancer because we're getting psychic attack with a Cancer. And falling for you hard. So I don't have the card coming out yet, do I? But somebody, it seems like, wants to kind of block. Timeline jump, quantum leap, getting over some trust issues, putting them to rest. And then we have the initials U, V, W, X, Y, or Z, and Chiron. So that person misses you and wanted you to chase them. But things are coming around full circle by the time of the full moon coming up December 15th, full moon in Gemini. And then we'll have the universe taking care of business with 7777. And then you get the chakra activation card here. Be still, integrate, balance, meditate. I am sovereign. So there's a lot of Saint Germain energy too coming forward. So let's switch just into the Akashic Tarot deck here. See if we can get anything else. Yeah, there's a lot of big emotional energies coming forward. This is a little bit of a stack. We've got the Waterfall with Six of Forces. That's a card of victory and pride. And so having a healthy sense of pride and trusting your emotions, trusting your gut instincts, and being willing to set those boundaries helps you to maintain the proper healthy flow of your emotional power base instead of getting it all caught up in other people's dramas or their need or their fishing for whatever they want from you. Oh, beautiful. So under the deck, I didn't show these in the previous. We've got Sweeping Sister Willow, number 31 under the deck here, which is my card of healing and regeneration and resilience even. And then we have Two of Forces, that Two of Wands energy with the Willow. So there's this emotional waters coming forward, hydrating, clearing your system, washing it away. Some water energy may be really good for you to cleanse and clear, to bring forth this immortal treasure from within, because there's this beautiful glow up energy where sometimes the good is hidden. And I think that what you've hidden from yourself is your truer beauty, your value in some type of a way, and how some situations or people are not truly valuing you, or if they do, they haven't really earned something. And I don't want to be saying that it's a conditional love, but at the same time, we can love people at a distance. If they're not healthy for us, it is for us to say, if it's not healthy for me, then that's not unconditionally loving to myself. And so there's this distinction between what is for us and what needs to get the hell out of Dodge. So then we have birth. Number 4, I don't know if some of you are manifesting a birth or a restart. There's something that's been up in the air. It may be a partnership. It may be other aspects of your life, but it looks like children are somehow involved with this energy, because we do have inner child and we've got this revelation energy. We've got things working out behind the scenes and this crush energy. And then we have, look at that, followed by this baby depiction on the elementals card, 3 of roses. Something is being worked out behind the scenes, and it looks like that there's a need for us to replenish our stores in this way. Something has been draining or has been demanding too much of us, and it's time for us to kind of get out of Dodge. I'm kind of seeing that you want to take somebody with you or go with somebody here, maybe even. Another card. Okay, we got 2, 8 of Keys, Master Artisan. I feel with 8 of Keys, it has to do with your sacred work, because this card of you glow, we beam, thanks. It's like the more that we take care of our own energy, that Lao Tzu quote keeps coming up. I think this is day 3 or 4 in a row where this quote comes up. As we take care of ourselves, that's how we restore the light in the world, by restoring our light. By helping ourselves, we help the universe in turn, and open up this Ace of Wands, this One of Forces, the Akashic field. And that's so beautiful, because we've got this remembrance card over here and a couple other things, but there's some kind of divine remembrance. And there was another card too about something being remembered, or something about being divine, that you are divine in these cards from the Daily Dharma, the first one. But it's like we're opening up our awareness to something that has been hidden from ourselves. And it may be this latent DNA that's being activated for some of us, or it could be many other things for some of us. How do we want to close this out? Let's get, don't fall. All right, let's close this out with a message from the mixed Tao Te Ching Art of War. Okay, number 40. We've got the 40 card out here a couple times already. It says, return is the movement of the Tao. Yielding is the way of the Tao. All things are born of being. Being is born of non-being. So it seems that they're drawing it back to this conception, whether it's a plan or whether it's your vision or your manifestation. If you are trying to bring something into beingness that's been up in the air, sometimes the best thing, again, is to leave it alone for a minute, to give it up and to stop worrying about it and just let it be. So to return to something that we've shelved or left alone, that's the way that the Tao always moves. It comes back. Everything comes back full circle. That's how we grow and learn our lessons. And also yielding, being able to surrender, to give up the plan or the expectation. Sorry, my dog just hit the camera here. All right, too close. Get back. Go on. Good boy. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Thank you. Stay. So yielding and surrender, not by giving up what matters to us, but by allowing things to just be as they are in the now moment is a powerful way to flow and to continue to manifest. The next three that came out are quite long. I don't think we're going to read these for us. On the bottom of the deck, we have speaking in public, talking about the blocks to communication. Under the deck, we have 21. Keeping your mind always at one with the Tao gives you radiance. And so even though the Tao is ungraspable, how can the mind become one with it? Because we don't need to cling to ideas or to the thought that we are the only thing pushing things through. Things can continue without us throwing ourselves up on the cross, so to speak, or exhausting ourselves with needless worry or extraneous details or overactivity. We can just relax and be gentle with ourselves. So the Tao is dark and unfathomable. How can it make you radiant? Because we let it. Since before time and space were, the Tao is. It's beyond is and is not. And how do I know this is true? I look inside myself and see. So there's a beautiful magic that's coming forward. So underneath here, we've got 31 weapons are the tools of violence. All decent men detest them. Weapons are the tools of fear. A decent man will avoid them, except in the direst necessity, and if compelled, will use them only with the utmost restraint. This is our ability to do that throat punch that came up here and set boundaries. Peace is the highest value. If the peace has been shattered, how can we be content? The enemies are not demons, but human beings like ourselves, especially in like politics and things. And so he doesn't wish them personal harm, nor does he rejoice in victory. How could he rejoice in victory and delight in the slaughter of men? He enters a battle gravely with sorrow and great compassion, as if he were attending a funeral. Definitely, we've got that up here already. There's a lot of fear and anxiety about the state of the world, so we're being told to let that be released from our energy. The Tao is the center of the universe, the good man's treasure, the bad man's refuge. Honors can be bought with fine words, respect can be won with good deeds, but the Tao is beyond all value, and no one can truly achieve it. Thus, when the new leader is chosen, possibly Kamala, unexpected victory, with your wealth or your expertise, offer instead to teach him about the Tao. Why did the ancient masters esteem the Tao? Because being one with the Tao, when you seek, you find. Yes, you will find what you seek came out, and sometimes the good is hidden and reveal. And when you make a mistake, you're forgiven. That's why everybody loves it. 53, the great way is easy, yet people prefer the side paths. Be aware of when things are out of balance. Stay centered within the Tao. When rich speculators prosper while farmers lose their land, when government officials spend money on weapons instead of on cures, when the upper class is extravagant and irresponsible while the poor have nowhere to turn, all of this is robbery and chaos. It is not in keeping with the Tao. And so on that note, it's talking about the ways that things are going to be able to self-correct, perhaps. So I did want to just get some romance angels. It says, keep an open mind. There's the need for forgiving and learning. And here we have getting to know each other underneath the deck. Anything else? Yeah, it looks like we're being told to relax, be gentle, be kind, and not be bitter. It's like get better, not bitter. And in relationships, don't be jaded from what didn't work out before. Yeah, getting to know each other again comes out with romantic feelings. Looks like you or another really want to get to know each other, and flirts on the bottom of the deck with past life relationship, true love, and make the effort to express your love. It could have to do with potential engagement, even if that's not like a proposal, but it could be like engaging energies, getting to know each other. It's safe for you to love, and paying attention to the red flags, I think, is like, we already know we don't need to be worried about them. We set the limits when it comes to pass. So I hope that that was able to answer any questions that you had, and I'm going to close it right there. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day, and check back again real soon for the other messages. And until next time.